So here we are back at the Project Betty, and you won't believe what we've been doing here in a week. The project has moved on considerably, so come on in and I'll talk you through what we've been doing this week. So straight through into what was the front room and the back room, and you can see we've taken down again the low bearing wall between these two rooms. We've had a structural engineer here to give us the calcs for the RSJ of the beams and advice on how we can actually install that. So that will go on this week. We've also taken down the wall between the back sitting room and what was the old bathroom, which had the green bath running along the back there. So that will be our utility room and will house the boiler. But more importantly, we took down all the wall boarding, and if you remember, I talked about what we find behind wall boarding. Basically, this was behind the only source of heating that was in the property. There was a back boiler here, so we took that out as well. There has been no damp-proof course in this property, which is what we thought, which is a shame because the standard was beautiful of that 1950s, 1960s style. And if you come and have a look in the other room with me, you can see in the corner where I pulled the Aliclipta paper that the wall is actually really wet here, and we can see there's no evidence of a damp-proof course, which is always great visibility of, you can see the drill holes through the joints in the mortar. So that's one reason why we had to actually get it. And you can see we've already hacked off right through the property a metre high, and the damp-proof course will go in this week. Out at the back of the property now, this was the original kitchen, and we had the sink running across here. This really would be a high spend if we had to actually put an extension on, so we're actually going to knock this part down and then we will readdress the walls and re-render them. At the back we've taken down an old garden shed so that it gives us more space in the garden. There wasn't a downstairs toilet in this property, so to make this a downstairs bathroom, then what we will need to do is get the drainage into the utility room, which will be over in this area. However, there is a little loo, which is a typical little touch of the valleys. There is a little loo here, which we're going to leave. So one of the problems we actually came across this week, and I'm not a plumber, so we had to get a plumber in. We were trying to cap off, to strip out the water, but if you have a look at the back area here, which housed the bath and the sink and the boiler, you can see a lot of old lead pipework. And the funny thing is, we thought we capped one place off and then water shot up at another place, and when we capped that one off, it shot up at another one as well. So it was quite a mad week of trying to find the source of water that was coming in. And if you have a close look, you can see we had to actually expose it in a couple of places. So again, the plumber will come back and sort that out this week. So it's been quite a lot of work going and lots of things going on this week. So we've already had a look at these gorgeous stained glass windows. They're absolutely amazing. But sadly, on this renovation, we will have to take them out. And the reason for that is they're not secure enough for today's living. So we will salvage them and use them again. But for this project, sadly, we will have to take them out. So if you remember from the last visit, we had a really tiny bathroom here, which is not in keeping with family living today, and we were going to pinch a little bit of the back bedroom to extend that bathroom into that area, and we've nudged it over by about, I would say, 3 feet, which gives us then a great family bathroom where we can actually place the bath here, and you can see the area there for the toilet and then the wash hand basin. So then this makes it much more in keeping with a family home.